Hello and welcome to Pushing Back, Ukraine Daily Brief. As the war enters its 780th day, these are the main developments from the past 24 hours. Russia has lost approximately 453,650 troops in Ukraine since the beginning of the war, the General Staff of Ukraine's armed forces reported. The number, which has not been independently verified, includes 890 casualties over the past day. According to the released Ukrainian figures, Russia lost 5 tanks, 20 armored combat vehicles, 34 artillery systems, 1 multiple launch rocket systems, 2 air defense systems, 34 drones, 1 cruise missile, 63 vehicles, and 12 pieces of special equipment. The update from the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. There were 60 combat engagements. The enemy launched a total of 1 missile and 65 airstrikes, carried out 71 multiple launch rocket system attacks on positions of Ukrainian troops and various settlements. The Ukrainian Air Force launched airstrikes on 11 concentrations of troops, weapons and military equipment, 1 command post, 2 drone ground control stations, and 1 anti-aircraft missile system of the Russian invaders. In its latest intelligence update, the Institute for the Study of War, Russian forces are pursuing at least 3 operational-level efforts that are not mutually reinforcing but let Russian forces prioritize grinding, tactical gains on a single sector of their choice at a time. Ukrainian forces will increasingly struggle to defend against these Russian efforts the longer Ukraine lacks further U.S. military assistance. The Russian military command likely assesses that Ukrainian forces will be unable to defend against current and future Russian offensive operations due to delays in or the permanent end of U.S. military assistance. The offensive effort to seize Chasiv Yar offers Russian forces the most immediate prospects for operationally significant advances, as the seizure of the town would likely allow Russian forces to launch subsequent offensive operations against the cities that form in effect a significant Ukrainian defensive belt in Donetsk Oblast. Russian threats to Druzhkivka and Kostiantynivka are very operationally significant, since these fortress cities help form the backbone of the Ukrainian defense in Donetsk Oblast and of eastern Ukraine in general. Russian forces may not be able to seize Chasiv Yar rapidly and would likely struggle to leverage its operational significance immediately as long as Ukrainian forces have the resources needed to hold their positions. Ukrainian artillery and air defense shortages resulting from the lack of U.S. security assistance are allowing Russian mechanized forces to make marginal tactical advances, and future Russian mechanized assaults may be able to achieve more significant gains should the U.S. continue to withhold assistance to Ukraine. Germany announced that it will immediately transfer another Patriot air defense system to Ukraine in response to recent very urgent Ukrainian requests for additional Patriot systems to defend against the increased Russian strike campaign and ongoing Ukrainian efforts to expand Ukraine's air defense capabilities. Bloomberg reported on April 12 that Russia still relies on Chinese companies to supply most of the foreign-produced machine tool components and microelectronics to Russia's defense industry for Russian weapons production. Russian forces made confirmed advances near Chasiv Yar and Donetsk City. In Zelensky's nightly video he covered several points. Firstly, he thanks Germany for providing Ukraine with more air defense systems, including Patriot and IRIS-T missiles. He believes this will save lives and protect Ukraine from Russia. Secondly, Zelensky also highlights Ukraine's domestic efforts to produce weapons and thanks those involved. Lastly, he praised the Ukrainian military's resilience. Thanks for following today's updates. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. We'll return tomorrow with the latest news on the ongoing conflict.